Hi, Rick Pasini here from rjpasini.com. Today is October 3rd, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. I got a video that I did earlier this morning. I was checking out my eBay listings and I had to remove some, so I did a brief video on it. Well, let me say it's about between 6 and 7 minutes long. And if you want to watch and check it out, you're more than welcome. I'd love to have you check it out. And then I got some websites I want to go over really quick with you guys, and you know, we'll talk a little more about it. As you know, with sales, I've been doing videos about sales on eBay. I've been very slow. I have recently opened up a store on eBay, a starter store, maybe about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. The starter store, nothing elaborate. You know, it's the one for $4.95 a month if you do it for the year. If not, I think it's $7.95 a month, something along that line. And you know, I know for people who follow me on this YouTube channel, and first that's another thing before I even get started into it, I just want to say thank you so much to all the new subscribers who subscribe to this channel. As you know, I do the reseller news daily, and well, hopefully to make it daily, and also reseller news weekends. And I cover other topics as well. But I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who subscribed recently. And I hope you stay subscribed and keep coming back for more. So if you do like the content I put out, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and most important, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you'll be updated when I put out new videos. Folks, I've talked about this in the past. I've been on eBay since 1999. And I've been selling, you know, on and off. The reason why I've been getting more into it, just to give you a little brief bio about myself, is back of June of 2016, my company had a layoff, and 1,000 of our jobs went overseas. So I decided to take a gamble, which is a gamble, to, you know, get involved with eBay on a hobby/full-time basis. And to be honest with you, for going on to 2 years I've been doing this, the income I made is nothing to write home about. It's nothing what I was taking home on my regular job. Now a lot of people may beg to differ and say, well, you know, if you feel that way about it, why don't you just go back to a 9-to-5 job? I've been through, not that I'm sure there's people that had a lot worse. I've been through 2 company layoffs, and 1 company had gone bankrupt. So this last job I lost in 2016 was the strike 3 you're out job, you know what I'm saying? Not through our own faults on those other jobs. 1 company, like I said, went bankrupt. The other one was the last one was outsourcing. They outsourced the jobs to overseas. I don't want to mention where. And the other company was insourcing. They were insourcing, meaning the jobs went from New York. I'm located in New York on the East Coast over here. They went from New York to Georgia. I think it was a total of 65 jobs went. Mine included. I was in IT. And to be honest with you, when I was back in IT in another company, I had left a long time ago. Back in 1998, I think I resigned from there. And I thought about it once before, so I was trying to make a career change, and I said, well, maybe it was a bad move. I should have stayed there, but keeping in touch with my friends, my colleagues over there that work there, I understand that department I worked in, I was in IT over there, they got rid of a lot of people. Those jobs went overseas, well, 2,000 jobs went overseas, and mine would have went with it. So, I don't know, people say maybe you got a bad oral with you. Hope not, but it seems I didn't get let go from there. I mean, I didn't get laid off from there. But if I was still working there, I would have been part of that layoff, because I talked to him, and he was the last one to be there, and I started mentioning my friends and stuff like that, and the people we know, our associates, affiliates there, and he said, they're all gone. I said, really? He goes, yeah, they're all gone. He goes, all the jobs went overseas. So, you know, I would have been laid off of there. That would have been 3 layoffs and 1 company bankruptcy. So, anyway, this was the strike 3 job for 2016. I did state in many of my other videos that I know it sounds like people who do follow me probably think, well, this guy's a pessimist here, but I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist. I've been hanging in there for quite some time. Well, not years on end, but since I started doing eBay on a full-time basis, so to speak. And you know, I got to say this. I will say this. for people who are thinking of joining this here, please, whatever you do, don't quit your day job. Okay. If you are going to venture into this type of business, one, make sure you have all your bills down to the minimum possible, or you can pay them off. If you have credit card debt, get rid of it. If you got a car note, get rid of it. If you got a mortgage on your house, if you could do that, that's even better yet. This way, we have to worry about the property taxes and just your what do you call it there? Your utility bills and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to make money. You want to have enough money to keep you going, and have a nice lump sum savings to carry you through the slow times. Okay. I was fortunate to do that because I'm a very conservative spender. I don't buy. I'm very frugal. I consider myself a frugal entrepreneur. I buy out of necessity. I don't buy to say I have it. I don't do upgrades on electronics. Even though I like to stay up with the latest technology, I can't afford to do it. And even if I could, I wouldn't. Okay, like that old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Leave it be. If you got a digital camera that's working and it's taking pictures and using it for eBay, why buy another one? Why buy a high-end one? Why buy one that's $500, $1,000, or whatever it is? Unless you're going into professional photography, or you want to do that, you want to do photography in a full-time business, and you need something that looks good and is professional looking. Sure, for the most part, you can get away with a cheap camera. You don't have to, it's for eBay. If you're doing it for eBay, you don't need to buy expensive stuff like that. But the thing is, it gets to a point where you see yourself, when do you draw the line? And I write down little notations and stuff like that. And today's topic is going to be, I have to look at my glasses because it's so things over here. Today's topic is eBay needs a wake-up call. Is it time to jump ship? I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I really don't. But I'm trying to hang in there. I really don't. I'm not a quitter. I don't like quitting. But at the same time, folks, if you have to provide for your family or put food on the table, and you want to eat every day, you want to have food to eat every day and live, you need to make an income. Plain and simple. Okay. Unless you're one of those fortunate ones that hit the lottery, or you have a rich uncle or an aunt that left you tons of money in your will. We don't have to work anymore. Then that's it. You're one of the fortunate ones. But for the ones like myself, who depend on this type of income, as many of a lot of others people do decide that need it too. That's why they're in eBay. Some people do it as a hobby. Some people do it as a part-time business. Some people do it full-time business. And if you're not making the money to cover your bills, then you need to do what you got to do. And I said it many times before, and I'll repeat it again. If it gets to a point where it's draining my resources out, then I have to go back to a 9-to-5 job. No, cut and dry. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's nothing to think about. It's not something you sit there and say, oh, well, let me see. Should I go back to work? Do I want to eat next month? Do I want my insurance to lapse in my car? Do I, I got bills to pay, like we all do. And, what are you going to do? When your sales are so dead, you're going to call up your creditors and say, listen, I can't pay you this month. Oh, what happened? What's the problem? Well, I didn't make any sales over eBay. I don't have the money. Well, listen, you have to tell you, that's not my problem. Go out and get a job. Go get a job if it's that bad. Really, I'm not saying that the credit card company is going to tell you that there, but that's what the ultimatum is. Plain and simple. Go get a job. If you can't make it with eBay, then you got to do something like that. I will say this though. Even though right now this sounds like a pessimistic video I'm making, I am an optimist. And I will tell you this, and I will share this with you. If the time comes, which it may be coming soon enough because of the way things are going with eBay, I go back to a 9-to-5 job. I will still always be an e-commerce business. Now, whether I'm selling on eBay, on this platform here or another one, I don't know. There are others out there to sell on. I'm going to still be in the e-commerce business. I'm still going to sell. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to try anyway. The only difference is, at least I'll have a steady paycheck, God willing, if a company don't go bankrupt or send their jobs overseas, like a lot of these companies have been doing in the U.S. back in the day. I will still be doing this here. Like I said again, I don't know if I'll be on eBay. And the only drawback right now is that I opened a starter store, and I'm entitled to 100 free listings a month. So the video that I'm going to show you, I'm showing you in the video that I'm removing listings. I'm going to be down to 34 after I removed these here, the ones that were not selling. And you know, I would like to at least try to take advantage of it. So I know it sounds like I'm contradicting. So wait, 1 minute you don't want to list, now you're going to list. Well, they're giving me 100 free listings a month. You know, so the thing is, do I embark on it, or do I just let it lapse and just take a $4.95 loss on it? Well, if that's the case, I might as well close up the store and really jump ship. You know, it's a sad story. It really is. But anyway, I'm gonna pause this video here. I'm going to let you listen to the story, what happened this morning. I got the information. I get notifications of my emails and stuff like that about sales, you know, the what's ending, you know, the ending notifications. And plus, when you check eBay, you'll see it. It highlights in red. I'll let you see what I do there, and then I'm going to come back to it after that video's over, and then I'm just going to show you the other websites I picked up. Some questionings on that there. I want to just go over that a little, expand on some of those topics. And hopefully we'll call it a day as far as with this video. The reseller news hopefully will be coming out. I didn't check my alerts. I usually get Google alerts on these companies and plus other resources. They send me information, and as I said once before, when I get the information, I like to put it out there so you guys could, you know, get some updates on what's going on in e-commerce. So I'm going to pause this video, and I'm going to let you listen to the video I did this morning. If you want to watch it, it's up to you. I hope you watch it. And yeah, I feel bad doing what I have to do, but I can't afford to keep it going anymore. So check out the video. Okay, I'm gonna pause it, and I'll be back to. I'm gonna open it up again, and then we're gonna go talk about the other websites. Okay, thanks. rjpasini.com. What you're seeing here right now, folks, is I'm gonna be deactivating these highlighted ones in red. I'm taking them off. I have to end them early. As you can see here. I'm down to 39, and I've been letting them drop off one by one. This is live. This is being done today. It's October 3rd, 2018. Not that anybody cares or should care, but I just want to let people know what's going on. And you know, this is something that has to be done, because what's going to eventually happen is I'm going to be getting hit again for some more charges here. eBay has been dead as a doornail, as we all know, and can't make any sales. It's pretty pathetic, and there's something definitely going on as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to sit here and deny it, and I don't care what eBay says or anybody else says. I'm not saying I'm selling the top of the line stuff here, but you get the views. Yes, views you're getting. Watches are like nil. Okay. And it's going to be done. So yeah, I'm going to refresh the screen again, and you're going to see this is live. This is a live video here. Okay, and when I see them like this, when I start seeing them count down like this, I get these notifications, and that's when it's time to take them off. I'm not going to, you know, keep them up there. Nothing's selling. The question is, am I going to resell? Am I going to relist these again? I may or may not. I don't know. Maybe I'll take them off altogether and leave them, and maybe try selling them on Amazon or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's a shame, you know. Back in the day, when I first got into this, there was times I was making a couple sales a day. Well, every now and then, you know, I was making. Let's put it this way: I was making sales within that month. But now it's got to a point where eBay is beyond dead. It's dead, if you want to call it that. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm not going to drop off. As far as, like, you know, doing this much longer, at least on this platform, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't see much of a future here with this here. There are people out there that say, well, I'm going to stick it out and do you do what you want. I mean, you know, if you want to keep pumping money into eBay, and, you know, keep fattening their pockets up, that's fine. You know, you do what you will. But me personally, I can't do this. I don't think I can carry this anymore. It's like carrying it's like a sinking ship. You know, it's got a leak in it, and you patch it up, and something, then you get another leak, and it's a sinking ship. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not saying I got, like I said again, I'm not saying I got the greatest things here. At one point, I used to have 376. Not that that's a lot of, you know, listings, but to me, as a small-time seller, it was, you know, and it's just not going anywhere. And I have, you know, I opened up this store, and you know, it's amazing. It really is amazing. And the other thing I came across yesterday was a thing that I read on e-commerce bites. Okay, and I'm going to get to it in a little bit, but first, before I get too much into it, let me do this here. I'm going to show you how I do it, and we're going to do it live. I'm gonna remove these right now. Unfortunately, I have no choice in the matter. I can't afford to keep paying the listing fees. What you do is you click on here, if you're going to do a mass one here, like a bulk, and you go to actions, and you just go to end. It's a shame, but what am I going to do? I can't keep them on there. People say, yeah, but at the last minute, people, man, I've been through this already, and I had to go log on here. And it didn't work for me, folks. I tried everything that eBay recommended. All right, and then look, now, isn't this funny? When you want to do it, you get this message that pops up. But I think what's happening is their bulk editing is all screwed up too, because a couple days ago it did work. So I'm going to go back here again. I think you got to do it on one-to-one. When you get that message, then you got to do it on a one-to-one. So let's try it on a one-to-one. All right, let's see what happens now. Maybe you got to do it within it. Let's see. All right, maybe I think this way you got to probably do it within it. But this one said end. This one says end item. So I think you got to do it this way. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, yeah. All right, you got to do it this because it wants a notation here. Okay, the item is no longer available for sale. I got to end it. All right, so all right, knowing going forward, folks, if you're going to do that, you got to do it manually. Okay, so I'm going to back out, and I'm going to go do it one by one. And I thought you could do it bulk. You could do a bulk editing one, but apparently not. And yeah, it's too bad. You know, it really is. It's too bad because I keep listing this stuff, and this ain't this ain't a sob story. I'm not expecting people to sit back and say, "Oh, I feel sorry for this guy." I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. I'm just trying to say it's pathetic. It's pathetic on eBay's behalf because whatever they're doing, it's not working. You know, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this is going on it's the first week of October. So people say, "All right, well, you know, I gave it time." How much time do you give it? Seriously, how much time do you give this here? Really, think about it. How much time? How much time does eBay need to to get their act together? You know, this is what I have to go through. Okay. Now, mind you, I had it at one time 376 listings. I removed all of them, and I mean not all of them. About 226. I mentioned that my other videos. Yeah, when you got to see, because what happens is good to cancel, it'll automatically refresh, and then you're going to get charged. You're going to get hit charged again. That's what was happening in the past. I was racking up bills, and I'll share this with you. It was enough to make a small car payment, at least a small car payment. Okay, yeah, that's how it was. Okay, so anyway, so now as you can see, now I'm dropped down to 34 items. Okay, I'm down to 34 now, and when these end, I will let them drop off. Eventually, people say, "Well, you got a store. Are you going to be selling anything on eBay? Are you going to be selling on eBay?" I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to stay in this platform. I don't know if I'm going to close my account out because I've been with them since 1999. And to be honest with you, it's a sad story. It really is. So we'll see what's going to happen here. But I'm just going to pause it real quick. I'll be right back. I want to get that story about what I seen in e-commerce bites. So stick around. Okay, so that's my video. Let me know what you think. If you want to comment on it, fine. I'd love to hear what you have to say. It's a little disheartening, taking stuff off, putting on, taking it off. I feel bad that I have to do stuff like that, but as I said earlier, folks, and even in that video, I can't keep up with it anymore. But for those who do follow me, you may see me listing stuff on it because I do need to take advantage of that, or else if I'm not, then I might just close the account out altogether and bump off of eBay, but I don't want to do that just yet. I'm going to go to the website, have a browser with all websites on there, and I'm going to try to expand a little on each of them, and then I'm going to close this video out. I hope you get something out of it. Just an explanation as to what's going on out there. It's not just me. I know it's a lot of people out there. You yourself watching this video may be going through the same thing that others are going through. So without further ado, the first one I want to go to is Down Detector. For those who haven't heard of it, downdetector.com is very good. I think it's a very good website. It not only does it, do research on other websites like eBay and Amazon. It does a whole array of them. If you go to downdetector.com, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll see a whole array of other companies that they check up on website issues, logon issues, and so forth. So let me go in there. I'm going to just expand a little on that, hopefully, and we'll take it from there. So let's go over here. Okay, and here we are, folks. For those who do follow me, know I like this website. For those who are new to this channel, you might want to check it out. The URL is right over here at downdetector.com, and you can just do /. Well, the URL is https://downdetector.com/status/eBay. Anyway, you could just click it on very simply. If you could just go, when you go to the website, you don't have to go through that there. Very easy enough to look for. Now, you'll see over here, most reported problems. Website was 66%, checkout 18%, login 15%. These are the recent problems or supposedly resolved issues. I'm not going to get into it. It says September 24th. These are the problems that were listed there. If you look down here, you will see people that do post stuff that is old. Some of it is new. It depends. A day ago, some will say a couple days ago, so many hours ago, whatever. I get some pretty good information from this here. Okay, and I have to say, since I found out about it, I like it because it's really enlightened me, kept me abreast of what's going on within eBay and the problems that other people are experiencing that I might not be experiencing, but these people are. I could agree with this person right here. It says, has anyone had a problem with the Coach bag? I've been selling it for 10 years and 100 of the bags I sold this couple of days, they've been removing Coach bags. I list claiming it's, and it says over here, I list claiming it's fake, which it is not. Okay. I know what this person's talking about. Here's another person that says the same thing. There's a group of women from a purse forum who have made it their lifelong mission to police fake bags on eBay, especially Coach bags. Okay, once they see a fake bag, they report it to eBay, and eBay removes it. They do make mistakes and remove authentic bags. If you think your bag was authentic, and the only thing you could do is pay Carol Diver to authenticate it, it will cost you $7 per bag for her authentication. Look, I had a little purse on there. I think I told in my other videos I had one of those notifications from eBay. It said they removed it. It was a little Coach purse, and to me, I thought it was a real bag, authenticated, but apparently they took it off. I don't know, they must have seen something there that didn't look right. Needless to say, it's been removed, and that's okay. I have no problem with that. You removed it. You issued me my, you refunded me my insertion fees. I'm done with it. I know when it comes to Coach bags and Prada bags and Michael Kors and stuff, there people do sell knockoffs, and the biggest knockoffs. There's a lot of copyrighted stuff out there and trademark products out there that's being sold. There's also another website I talked about. It's counterfeit. I think it's counterfeit.org. I think I mentioned one of my other videos. If not, I could always put a link in here as well. But anyway, when you go down and look at some of the stories here, like if you keep scrolling down here, these came out. This one came out. These here, this particular one came out today. This one was from September. Okay. They have ones here that, like I said, are older ones. But the purpose of this here, you might say, well, what are we looking at? Why are we looking at old stuff? It's because, for the simple reason is, it lets you know what's going on here. I'm trying to find one over here that I got earlier. I was looking at. I should have kept it on, but I wanted to show you it. Okay, well, this one here is okay with that one. That's not the one I'm looking for. Let's see. Tonight the drop issue. These are all ones that people have called in, or no, not called in, questioned. Oh boy, I'm sorry, guys. They were saying something about the eBay deliveries. There was somebody that wrote something over here about if you're using FedEx, they said for eBay, Amazon, don't use it. So it was a lot of problems with it. So I don't know. Let's see here. Absolutely appalling customer service. We're gonna click. There's so many here. I mean, but I can't really find it right now. You could check it out because this stuff will still be there. Here's another one I was talking about. I'm going to be talking about this here. It says eBay site down, frozen, not working, throttling us businesses to send sales to Chinese-based sellers. I'm going to be talking about that there, about the throttling. It came up in e-commerce bites. So you can look at this stuff here. I can't find the ones right now because, like I said, you can see there's so many of them. I should have highlighted them beforehand, but I'm sorry. Yeah, you can check these out. Okay, there's a whole bunch in there, a whole slew of them. Just go to downdetector.com for eBay, and you'll get what I'm talking about. I'm going to bump out of the screen here, and we're not talking about that one just yet. I like when people say solved, like you see on the top line here. It says solved, solved. These issues are not right, as far as I'm concerned. They're not solved. Look at this one here. It says over here. I got two of them that from the eBay community. This is posted on eBay site, not mine. I'm not making this stuff up, folks. And this ain't me, by the way. I'm over here. Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. Okay, so I just want to let you know that right to boot. It says here, my sales have dropped so bad the first time in 8 years. I can't pay my eBay fees. Okay, it's been a nightmare trying to get a sale. I've been down for a little. I've been down all the little tweaking eBay suggests, and still no sales. You know, this is a problem. There's no doubt about it. It's an ongoing problem. It's something that needs to be taken care of, and I don't know what eBay is doing about it. Here's another one from a different person. As you can see here, just to show you that I'm not replicating the same person. This person's saying over here. You can see the username, and then when you go over here, it's a different person. Same thing. People are complaining. Sales are so slow, can't pay eBay fees. I recommend you borrow from the eBay's new business partner Square. They aren't squeezing your sales for nothing. Manipulating search results will get you borrowing, and it's doing what it was designed to do. Okay, I think PayPal business loans are still available. May compare. You know, if you got to start taking business loans to pay your eBay fees out, it doesn't pay to be on the site. Honestly, I mean, come on, give me a break. Here's a whole bunch of them over here. You can read these here. Some of them from September. The most recent one here I think it goes down below. Let me see. Yeah, now here's one over here, 10/1. Okay, that's this month. Here's another for 10/1. I think I responded to this as well. I can't remember which one it was. I know I responded to this one here. It says, oh, I just want to hear this person here. It says, again, with the 50% downfall here as far as like sales. I was looking on the boards because my sales are nearly nothing. This is worse I've ever experienced with eBay. Frustrating, and it's October. Yeah, join the club. Then people, I guess somebody else responded. This came out today. This response came out today. Okay, you're not alone. There are thousands of sellers complaining about the same thing, including myself. I'm drowning over here. Okay, and then it goes on. Look, I'm not. You know, I put these sites up here for people to, in case you're not familiar with them, for the newbies coming in. You know, check it out. Read what people are putting up there, and you decide for yourself. Okay, I'm going to bump out of these two because there's no sense of keeping them on here. This is the new stuff. If you want to know what's new, the latest news, go to the eBay community. Just go to https://community.ebay.com/. It'll bring you here. Okay. When you go here, I'm going to refresh the screen live. You'll see again. Some of these will change. Maybe. Let's see. Some of them do change because people do update them pretty much. You get quite a bit here. Let's see. Latest discussion. You can see it's adding. Okay, now see it did. Okay, it did add some more. Okay, this is stuff that's coming in today, folks. Okay, and if you don't believe me, you can check it out for yourself. All right. Now here's something here that's a new one here. Let's see what this one here. New sellers beware. Okay, let's see what this is all about. So you click it on, and let's see what this person says here. Holy smokes, they wrote a book here. All right, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Let's just read let's get the beginning of it here. I'm fairly new to selling, to the selling side of eBay. You know, 100% without a doubt that I am being scammed by a dishonest buyer. I thought I would take this opportunity to post here in hopes of gaining some advice and knowledge on how to better protect myself for the future from sellers who have more experience than myself, and maybe even provide a warning of sorts to help new sellers in this process, because honestly, at this point, I feel like giving up completely and not selling on eBay anymore. if this is the kind of experience I can expect to deal with on a regular basis. Okay. To be honest with you, I hope you didn't quit your day job. No, seriously. I'm not going to read the whole thing here. Let's see. All right, let's just read a part of it. I'm just trying to see something here, trying to make it cryptic as possible. You know what, folks? This is too much to read. I'm not going to get too much because I got other windows up here you can see I want to talk about. Check it out. Go to the eBay community. I gave you the link. It's up here, the URL. And just look for New Sellers Beware. This came out today. Okay, this came out, well, according to this, it was posted, yeah, today's October 3rd. Check it out, and you can see for yourself, okay? I'm gonna check it out myself, but not right now. I don't want to do I'm doing this video right now because, like I said again, we'll be here all day. You know, one thing I got to say about eBay, they do have their YouTube channel. Okay, now if you go to YouTube and you could type in there, you could look for eBay. It goes, here's what the top of the tagline is here. If it's happening right now, it's happening on eBay. You know, they come out with these videos here. Okay, eBay might take with this here 3 Beach Bay. Okay, I don't know if these are people here. Might take with Gina, whatever. You can read some of the stuff they do have. They try to give helpful tips on here. They do in some cases. You could check it out. I have subscribed, I believe, to it. Yeah, I think I have subscribed. Yes, I have over here, right, subscribed. So when they do post new stuff, and the reason why I subscribe to it is because, like I said, I am selling on here, and I want to see what's going on, you know, what they have to put out there. So you might want to check into it there. I just want to throw in a little blurb out there from here. This a little segue for eBay. But if you want to check it out for yourself, you can go and you know, look for yourself and see what, if you want to check out their different videos and see what they have to offer. I'm going to bump out of here. Let's go over here. eBay also has this thing here that kind of like helped you out a little. I know it sounds like I'm contradicting them, but I just want to share this here with you guys because I am going to get into the other stuff and it's not going to be too good. Yeah, like for example, I'm selling, let's say I was, not that I am, let's say I'm selling an HP printer, okay? And if you don't give it a specific particular printer, it'll just give you a bunch of information. But what's good about this, okay, when you do hit this here, it will take you to another window and you could see if you're selling any of these particular printers. Now, there was one time I was selling one like this, I believe. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I did sell one like that. I had this one right here, which I was going to sell. Okay, and I decided to keep it for myself because I love the printer. And if you're going to sell it, it'll say sell one like this. It has the pre-formatted, well, it'll help you out. This is what I'm saying. It kind of like, you know, gives you a little idea what to do. So you would click on here. If it's a new with other, you know, see details, manufacturer, so on and so forth. For parts not working, you would click this on, and then it would take you to that, I guess, the opening window to start adding all the information here. It comes the pre-filled information there, and you know, it gives you a standard photo here, whatever, and then you will you'll fill in all the other information about it. Always remember one thing, folks, like I said in my other videos, if you are selling on this platform or any platform, make sure you describe the item in detail. You know, like that old saying, the devil's in the details, so to speak. Make sure you describe it, put down any flaws it has, scratches, dings, dents, saying for parts, not parts, whatever. Just be very definitive in your listings, okay? That's all I can tell you about that. But as far as that part there goes, yes, that helps out somewhat. I mean, I have to say, as far as like, even though eBay may be, you know, not the greatest time right now to be selling on it for the simple, I don't know why, but whatever. At least they give you this here to help you out, and you know, it is kind of like a help, okay, if you look at it. You know, this is somewhat helpful. Let's put it that way. Okay, now let's get to the point here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 windows up over here. This one's from Web Retail. Let's click this on here. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, you're showing me something from November 13, 2017. I understand. But, you know, sometimes old problems don't go away necessarily. All right? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. I'm not going to expand too much on this here. I will tell you where I got it. As I always say in my videos, you can go to the URL, www.webretailer.com. ebay.com, and or if necessary, just type in eBay sales are down, how might they be working against you? Type that in a Google search and it'll bring you to this website here. It goes on to say, from algorithm updates to site outages, random testing, there are many ways that the mechanics of eBay can cause your sales to fall. Now, I'm sure people who are in the same situation as I am, you would want to read this here. Now, you might say, yeah, but it's a year old. It doesn't matter. Old news could be good news, okay? And it doesn't matter in some cases because it was a year old that you can't still get something, some vital information from it. Okay, I look at it this way. Sometimes look, these sites that I'm bringing to your attention. Yes, some of this stuff may be, in some cases outdated, or it might be a week or a month or a couple months old. But if you're a person that doesn't follow these things, these type of things going on eBay, you're never gonna know. And you'll sit there wondering, geez, you'll be one of these people. Why is my sales slow? Why is my sales slow? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? I was there. I did the same thing. That's why I created this YouTube channel. That's why I do the reseller news. Actually, this should be part of the reseller news, but being I'm focusing on what happened this morning, me taking the listings off, I figured let me just jump right into this here. We'll all incorporate it, together. So, for those out there who people may think, this is a waste of time, I don't want to watch it, or I'm not interested in it, that's totally up to you. If you don't want to, I can't force you to watch it, but you might want to check into it. Okay? And it says over here, I'm just going to read the highlights, meaning these parts right here. You could read the rest. That's why I gave you the URL. It says, let's take a look at why eBay sales are down. Okay. 1, competitors getting better search at ranking. Okay. And here's another one. New competitors enter the market. Okay. Now I know people probably say, yeah, but it'd be nice if we could read a little more. You could read it too. It'll be on the website. You could read it. You could check it out for yourself. Here's another one. eBay's traffic dropped here. Okay. eBay is no longer appearing for 80% of the search results. So I have these little topics here. Let me go back to this one right here. Okay, that's the one there. Let's read this one over here. You need to watch out for your wholesaler or the manufacturer of the products that you sell are entering the market. Okay, and that's for that one there. New competitors enter the market. So I'll read this, and I'll also read this over here. We already did that one there, if they have it. And it's eBay is performing random tests. Now, I don't know. You might say, well, wait, where does this person get the information from? Look, that's why I always explain in my videos. I tell you the website I get it from. Because if I was to just throw this out there, you guys out there may say, this guy here, he's making this stuff up. There's no way this is what he's, what's coming out of his mouth is coming from, it's all him. It's not from me. I'm just trying to share this information with you guys out there. Okay. Now it says over here recent examples including hiding a seller. All right, but this one here is performing random tests. Let me just recap it again. Recent examples including hiding seller feedback on top-rated seller icons because eBay thought that it might be too distracting for buyers. Another example, according to e-commerce bytes, and that's what we're going to be going to next. When tested, immediate payment required. Feature compulsory on the listings that met certain criteria. Okay, you can check this out. This gentleman here also has a he's got a video here, and you could watch it. It's about 5. You can see it's 5 minutes and 22 seconds long. I'm not going to play the video because it'll be my video will be taking too long. But check it out. Okay, that's why I give it to you. And I know you might say, but it's old. Why would I want to waste my time? Just check it out. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Here's another one here, another highlighted one. eBay is giving someone else a chance. Okay, eBay's algorithm appears to boost some sellers while holding others back. Okay, now this is what's coming off of this website here. Now, where they get the information from, I don't know. Maybe they have a close affiliation with people in there. Maybe eBay's sharing this information with them, and in turn they're sharing it on their website. I don't know. eBay changed their search algorithm. Okay. It says algorithms govern so much of the internet now. From time to time, they get changed. Sometimes this is just an update, aging technology, or fix bugs, but often is deliberate update to make them act differently than how they did before. Okay, a good example is Google's unconfirmed ranking update, Fred, I don't know what that is, which shook up their search results because it appeared to favor sites that added value to readers over the low quality content that was written and review and with revenue in mind. Okay, that's another thing. Okay, again, competitors have started advertising, and then it goes over here to say only when someone clicks on an ad and the buys your product do you pay your eBay the fee. Okay, like I said again, this is old news, but it's still relevant, I believe. Competitors improve their conversion rate. Okay, when buyers look, it's over here. When buyers are looking for your products on eBay or anywhere else for that matter, a popular technique is to take top few results, open them up into separate tabs, and compare them to each other. Okay, again, and then it goes on over here. Conversion rates can be improved in a number of ways, including product photography, listing design, description text, returns policy. And then over here it goes, eBay just screwed up. eBay, as many sellers know, it is not infallible. Sometimes they make mistakes that can cause sales. Okay. Then it's got over here the most recent outages. I don't know if this is going to take you to down detector. Let's click it on and see what happens here. Let's see. Okay, e-commerce site, eBay sellers locked out this morning. Okay, this is older news. Like I said, it's from last year, October 26, 2017. This is the site we're going to be going to next, so there's no sense of expunging on this one here. Let's just go over here. Although that is good news to, that is part of the news that should be in there, but it is older news because they weren't locked out this morning. They were locked out last year. Okay. Whenever you see this here, folks, for those who don't know, that's an active hyperlink. You can click it on and read more about it. Let's see here. And then it says 10 bad buyers damage your feedback or stats. Okay. And then you could read over here. Okay, the bad buyers on eBay. All right. They got an active hyperlink, some combination of the above. All right. And then it goes on here. And people do leave comments. There's 47 comments that are on eBay sales down. So it might be working against you. Again, this is from a person. eBay are sabotaging a sale. They just don't realize it. Probably that they are doing it. All I would concede is that here is that the act of sabotage needs to be deliberate, and the reality is that they are mostly down to incompetence on their part. I'm not going to get into that there because you can see all this here. Now I don't know if this is the same person, but if it is, he wrote a book over here. Yeah, I guess so. He wrote a lot one. And you can read all. I love reading the comments because I like to read what people say. Not to be honest with you, I don't like to read it because I want to hear them bash eBay. That's not what I'm all about. I don't get my my jollies off by listening to people bashing eBay. But at the same time, eBay does need to get these problems rectified. They need to take care of this, and it's a shame because, like I said, the sales. And I know it's not just me, folks. I mean, a lot of people may think I'm complaining, but it's not just me. I'm going to click at it here one more time. I'll just give you the URL. It's www.webretailer.com. Okay, check it out for yourself, or just type in here if you can't find it. eBay sales down. Here's where it might be working against you. Okay, so let's bump out of here. Now, the next sites are going to be, from ecommercebytes.com. So I'm not going to repeat it over and over again. Okay, so with the URL going forward is www.ecommercebytes.com. Okay, and if not, just do like I did. I couldn't find this at one point, and then I just typed it in. I said, "Is eBay sales throttling down? Slowed down due to throttling?" And it brought me to this one. I know it's May 26, 2018, but yay, it's this year though, right? Okay, all right. Like I said again, sometimes old news can be good news, folks. It says over here, "Dear Ina, I am an eBay seller for the past few years, and I'm just trying to figure out why my sales have hit the brick wall. My sales are down 80%. Some people call 50%. This is 80% since the same time a year ago. I'm a part-time seller with less than 200 items, but I usually average a gross about $27,000 a year. I wish that was me. My sale, well, not to say it's a great salary, but for part-time, that's not bad. My sales this month so far are $466. Is this caused by throttling? Is it ever going to end? I have asked eBay, of course, and no answer, but I thought maybe some of your regulars might have discussed the situation. Thank you for any information you may have. L. Okay. First off, for a part-time seller, if they're doing this here, that's not bad. Okay, I wouldn't mind making $27,000 a year as a part-time seller, in addition to your full-time salary. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you definitely have to claim this on your income tax. We know that the IRS has to know about that, and that's the right thing to do. All right, and you gotta be fair and honest. But that's not bad. I mean, considering for part-time, hey, $27,000 is not bad. It's not chump change. It's not bad. I wouldn't mind. And then you would read over here. You could go down and read about this here. You could read the comments. I like reading the comments because I like to read what people do or what they say and how they handle these things. I'm just going to read this one here. You could check the rest of them out. They have blog archives that go down from 2009 all the way up to 2008. But this one here, particular one, is I experienced the same thing. Once you start to lose sales, your account is throttled on visibility. Okay, the only way to improve visibility is with sales. That's how eBay works. Now this is not me. I don't know. I'm not an eBay aficionado or whatever that knows this stuff in and out like the back of my hand. As you can see, it is terminal. It is terminal with no way out. Sorry, this is happening to you. I went back into the workforce and have no eBay stress. Okay. All right. Well, this is what I think is going to eventually happen anyway. Okay. I think what's going to happen, because for the simple reason is this is what is going to happen. I think. All right. What this person's saying here, that they enter back into the workforce, is I could see if things don't happen soon enough or something picks up, I will be heading the same way. Like I said again, I can't do it. I can't keep funneling money into eBay, and I'm not making any money. So that's a problem. And I said it many times in my other videos. If you can't at least make $100 a day, $100 a day, and that's on a low, that's pretty sad, folks. And the other thing is, if you got more money going out than coming in, that's another telltale sign that things ain't good. And if you can't afford to pay your eBay fees, that's really bad. So I went through that twice. I didn't make enough money from eBay to pay the eBay sales, the listing fees. Had to come out of my reserve account. Pretty sad. That's why I don't know what eBay's doing, but you're killing us little guys here. And yet you go on to look at other stuff and you say, well, there's other people making money. Well, God bless them. I'm not one of them. Let's bump out of here. Here's another one that I came to recently. This came out July 1st, 2018. Same site. eBay reveals when and why it hard sellers sales. All right. Beware when running a sale on your eBay listings. Shoppers may not see it. eBay executive Bob Cuppings revealed on Wednesday that if sales offers aren't good enough, eBay will suppress them. I was looking for this particular one in general because I couldn't find it. I was trying to find a video where this person heard it from. I don't know if it was said in an open forum. I don't know if it was said in a news clip. I don't know. I was trying to find it, but I don't know. It might have been maybe when he was doing a video about eBay of some time back. I don't know. I was trying to find it where I could actually see him saying this, but this is what came out of it. Okay, and just to rehash it one more time, again, and just let's show you the date. Okay, show you the date here. Sunday, Sunday, July 1st, 2018. Okay, and the title is over here, eBay reveals when and why it hides sellers' sales. Okay, and one more time, I'm going to read this little part right here. Beware when running a sale on your eBay listings. Shoppers may not see it. eBay executive Bob Cuppings revealed on Wednesday that if sales offers aren't good enough, eBay will suppress them. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm not making this stuff up. That's why I show you the sites. If I were just throwing this stuff out there, I say this guy's crazy. He just makes things up as he goes along. No, I'm not. I'm not going to make things up as I go along. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. That's not going to happen. I'm looking as I'm talking to you guys. This is for October 3rd. I'm looking at the latest. Let's see what this is. It says over here, casualties of war erupts. Let's see what happens. Let's click that on. Let's see what goes on again. I'm curious. This is how I find out new stuff. And you know what? I like to share it. This came out Tuesday, October 2nd, yesterday. Let's see what this is. Sellers casualties as war erupts between eBay and PayPal. All right, let's see. All right, when eBay decided to split with PayPal, it all sounded so civilized with a 5-year operating agreement to ease the transition. 3 years later, it is erupting into a war with eBay sellers, the casualties. Note, let's see what it says. Okay, I gotta move this up here. Note, we have updated this story below. Today, This is today now. Today, PayPal sent a stern, well, I mean today meaning an updated one. PayPal sent a stern warning to eBay sellers advising them they might be out of compliance with the terms of their PayPal working capital loan. So I don't have a capital loan, thank God. With the way my sales are, I would have to take a loan to pay the loan. I'd have to claim bankruptcy. Seriously. If they have opted into the initial phase of eBay managed payments that began rolling out last Monday. And it goes on to say here, I'm not going to read this whole thing here because it's too much. I'm just going to read this last part here. PayPal informed sellers, we've been receiving questions from our PayPal working capital customers regarding how eBay's new agreement with another payment processor may affect their loan. We would like to provide a quick overview and key terms of your PayPal working capital loan to help you navigate. And then I'll go on to read it. Now, right now, all right, if this is dealing with, I thought I'd share it. It sounded interesting. I don't have a capital loan with them. Okay, I don't want no loans. I don't want any loans if I can help it. Okay, I don't want. I got to worry about making money, let alone taking loans out. You know, I'm not going to take a loan out to pay other things with. You know, I mean, right now, like I said, I'm coasting, but my coasting is getting very drab and bad. Believe me. All right, let's get rid of this one here. Okay, we went through this one, right? This is the one we just wrote, Bob Cup. Okay, we read that one. And here's another one that came out May 13th. Now, this story here, how I found about that, in case you're wondering, where do you come up with these? I know it's on the website here. It's on eConsumate. But when I was on Down Detector, somebody had posted this on here, the one for May 13th. So I said, oh, I didn't know about that one. So I clicked it on. I copied the information from Down Detector, and I went on to it. I did a Google search, and this popped up. I know it's from May 13th, 2018, all right, but still, you know what I'm going to say. Okay, the title again, eBay throttle sales to deter Amazon arbitrage. Okay, it goes on to say, eBay reportedly admitted to throttling sales of certain sellers beginning in April, according to the company in Israel, Sales Freaks, which provides software to help eBay sellers source goods from other marketplaces. Claims, and this is them saying it, claims eBay deliberately set out to throttle sales of certain types of companies in best match search, which resulted in a decline in sales for those sellers, though it isn't clear on how Sales Freaks made that determination. Okay, now this is what they're stating. Yes, they're making that statement here. Okay, it says over here, it goes on to say, Sales Freaks claims that after being unsuccessful in talks with eBay about the problems its clients were having, it joined with the large clients to initiate a legal case against eBay and met with the company before an Israeli judge on May 10th. In a post on Facebook, Sales Freaks CEO Adi Rice wrote, eBay admitted that they are in. Then this is what this person is saying. eBay admitted that they indeed manipulated the best match search results against dropshippers relative to sellers not dropshipping from online sites in order to preserve eBay's integrity and protect purchasers. Okay. It goes on to say, it also wrote, eBay's lawyer focused on the argument on dropshipping practices and that are problematic, such as manipulations of sellers' metrics in their favor, such as falsely using cancellation at the buyer's request option, and frustrated buyers who bought an items that are too high a price. He also called dropshippers crooks. Okay. And then it says over here, we reached out to eBay on Friday to ask about the allegation. It has not responded. All right. If you aren't familiar with Sales Freaks, you might wonder why eBay would penalize dropshippers, but its sellers aren't using the traditional dropship model. And you can read the rest of this, folks. I'm not going to read it because we'll be here for quite some time. You see what's going on here. So, again, you could check this one out. This came out from May 13, 2018. You You check that story out. And the other one is with the eBay stores. This is what's going on here with the stores. I'm not sure this is the one I was reading earlier. Let's see here. I'm just trying to read over here. All right, this is something else. All right, I mean, this came out May 3rd, 2018. I didn't go back. I know I didn't open my store back then until May, June. It had to be a couple months back, but I don't remember going back that far. So this is in relation to the eBay stores. I'm going to bump out of here, folks, and I'm going to call this here, close this segment out. If you want to call it that there, let me open up this window here and move this over here. All right, there you have it. You know, I just want to say this in regards to everything that's going on right now with the sales and stuff like that. It is really sad, folks. And again, I don't know what is actually going on over there. Like I said, I mean, my video, first part I was talking about when I took the listings off, I said I don't care what people think. I believe that there's something going on. I don't know. Was it September? All I made was 2 sales. I mean, the print is coming back, so it's 3, but with 2 sales, and that I think it's 2 or 3, whatever. That print is coming back. It's on its way back to me. You know, I don't know what you guys think out there. I mean, I don't know if there's other people out there experiencing the same thing. I mean, I know there are, but nobody comments on my YouTube channel. That's why I was putting it. You could always comment and share, but I guess people don't want to share certain things. That's okay. It's up to you. That's why I put it out there. And this is not, although it may look like that or sound like that, this is not a bash eBay video. It's to share information with people out there that are experiencing the same issues. And I keep this YouTube channel as an open forum. As I said in my other videos, not only do I do the reselling news, I do sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos, and I do some do-it-yourself and how-to videos. Not too much do-it-yourselves and how-tos, but I did in the past a couple, not a lot. But this channel is an open forum, meaning that anybody wants to, expand or touch bases on the topics that I talk about, discuss, you're more than welcome. As long as they're nice comments, they're not nasty or mean, I will respond to them. I will also leave them up there. In the past, I've been getting, I'm not saying not nice comments, but comments that I didn't think were deemed appropriate to be left on the YouTube channel. I removed them. And that's why I said in my other videos as well, if people do have the intentions, if people do watch these videos or any of my videos, and they want to leave bad, negative comments, making fun, name calling, or whatever, I'm not going to respond. As I said it once before, I will not respond to those comments. I will just remove them, delete them, and remove them. I will not leave them on my YouTube channel so people can see other people disrespecting me and saying nasty things about me. It hasn't happened, okay, yet. And if it does, you won't hear about it. If I do tell you, that's up to my own discretion. But I will just remove them and delete them. I'm not going to leave them there so other people could sit there and say, "Hey, look what this guy said about this guy." I didn't create a YouTube channel to be made fun of or name called or whatever. I had discussed it once before in my other video that I had gone to a YouTube creators channel. They were trying to be helpful with authenticating certain products, and people were making fun of the person, and that is totally wrong. Okay, so I don't deal with that. I don't interact with that type of nonsense. And plain and simple, if anybody does have any idea that they want to leave any crazy comments, name calling, making fun, whatever it may be, you're wasting your time. Because I'm not going to respond to you. I'm not going to get into a cyber war with anybody. I'm just going to delete it, or however YouTube has it, remove it, and that's it. It's done. Nobody will never see it. And people say, "Yeah, but you're going to see it." Yeah, I'll see it, but I'm not going to respond to it. Plain as I'm not going to respond to, that type of. I'm not going to counteract with a negative comment like that. I'm not going to mitigate, with another person out there that may, look at my videos and think they're whatever. I'm not going to get involved with that there. That's not what I'm all about. This channel, as I said in my other videos, is to help, inspire, and share. And that's the way it is. And it's also a clean content channel. I don't discuss religion or politics, and I don't use profanity on it or crazy talk. So that's what it's all about, folks. So again, deviating from the other part, if you want straight information, you're going to get the facts, not exactly 100% from me. I mean, if I can share my own situation, my own personal life experiences that are based on my own truths, I will share it with you. But when it comes to other things, reselling or things of this nature, I will share it with you, and I will post up the information as to where I got it from. So you know that I'm not just throwing this stuff or making it off at the top of my head to create a video. I'm not creating videos because I want to, entertain people. I know I had it in the past. I had it as entertainment, and then I changed to people in blog because of myself. Entertainment, this is not really an entertainment channel. I should have done it right from the beginning. I don't know. I guess I was doing something one time. I thought like it would have been probably a better category, but hey, I was even though I registered back in 2014 or 2013, whatever it was, I never really did much with these videos. I was always shy, backwards, bashful. I didn't want to because I thought I was going to get negative or bad, nasty comments. And, back then it was a different story, But that's what this channel is all about, folks. It's to help people out. That's why I created it. I call it the His Initiative Program, to help inspire and share. And I do want to help people out by sharing my own experiences, by sharing information I get from different sources, and inspire. Even though people say, well, you don't sound too inspiring when you're telling people about you getting negative sales or no sales, or you're telling them don't quit their day job. Well, it's true. It's true. If you're going to go into a business, if you're going to go into this type of business, proceed with caution. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it not to get into it. I'm still in it. I'm still here. I'm still got listings, not much, but they're dropping off like flies. But I still am a seller on eBay, still a top-rated seller, and it won't be long before I probably lose that top-rated seller status because they're going to say this guy, he's letting his his listings dwindle. What am I going to do? I can't keep listing stuff up there, and putting stuff on eBay where they're guaranteed to get their money every month, and I'm not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take that action. I got to do these things. It's called survival of the fittest. And people don't realize how serious it can be for some people. Look, there are couples out there. There is one couple I know right now, that I follow, on and off, that I know do it full time. And it's a husband and wife deal, and they do it full time. I'm not mentioning names. Then there's another couple where the spouse works. I'm not going to mention because then you'll figure that one out. There's one where there's another couple where the spouse works and the person has an income coming in, and that other person that's doing it full time can do it full time because the spouse works. Okay, plain and simple. All right, I'm not going to mention names, so people sit there will say, can you tell us who you're referring to? I'm not going to mention that stuff. I'm not here to talk about other creators. I'm here to help, inspire, and share information with you guys. And I do it through social media. Okay? So I'm not gonna sit there and, articulate people and sit there and pontificate on things and say, well, this person does that. I'm not going to do that, folks. That's not what I'm all about. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit there and delve into other people's, life's experiences, what they do. That you can figure it out for yourself. But all I'm saying is, if you're a person that has a spouse that's working, and you got the income where it's paying all your bills, your monthly bills, sure, you could do this full time. Now people may say, what's my story? My story is right now I'm doing it. I'm coasting. And being a frugal person, I was able to, save money, put money away. Yes, I buy a brand new car. I did buy a brand new car. My other one died on me back in 2012. I bought a brand new car, nothing fancy, very cheap car, economical. I don't want to tell you about it because it's really irrelevant. But the car, thank God, I was able to pay it off before I got laid off from the company. Never really had credit cards. I used my secured debit card I got from my credit union. I don't belong to a commercial bank because commercial banks, I feel, they charge too much. They nitpick and everything. You know, I'll give you an example. My credit union, it cost me. I only have to, when I have to open when I open my credit union up, my business account, my credit union, it cost me $5 to start it. $5 to open an account up. Free checking. With the direct deposit, but right now I still get it, even though I don't have a check coming in from my company anymore. You know, I don't get no maintenance fees. Whereas when I was going to open a business banking account with Chase Bank, if you were under a certain amount, you get to open up with $2,000 or something like that, or $2,500. And if it went down, they started hitting you with a $15 a month maintenance fee. So if you had under that amount and you didn't use that account, wasn't active, they were popping out that $15 every month. Boom, boom. And I used to get the statements like, oh my God, why is my account dwindling? Maintenance. Like, my God, maintenance. Maintenance. I go to my credit union, I don't get zero maintenance. And they give you the option to have paper statements or go paperless. There's no charge for it. I love my credit union. I've been with them for many years. And I'll stick with them. I think credit union, my personal take on it, credit unions offer better service. My personal, at least the one I deal with, is one of the biggest ones over here in Long Island. I'm in New York, East Coast here. Is one of the biggest ones on Long Island. And they offer good service. Never had a complaint with them, never had a problem with them. Always willing to work with you, doing right by you. But what I'm trying to say is, people say, well, like I said, we're getting back to my story. Yeah, I didn't have credit card debt. Paid the car off. The house, thank God, has been paid off. It took many years of sacrificing and being a frugal person. But, you know, frugality helps in some cases. Some people disagree with it. You know, some people say, you're too frugal, you're too conservative, you save, you don't spend money. I buy out of necessity. I buy as a need basis. When my camera broke, I'll share this story with you. When my camera broke, I love Sony products. I have a Sony digital video camera where I take, you know, handheld videos, and I also have a digital still camera. It's not state of the art. Back then, it cost me, I think, a little over $500, and I had the camera right up to this point. And maybe a couple of years back, it was a hot summer day. I was taking pictures of my car, and I was taking pictures. It was hot, humid. The LCD screen on there started getting all staticky and stuff. I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said two things: humidity could cause it, or maybe it's just going bad. So rather than go out and buy another camera and waste money, which it would have been, I called up to Sony and I said to them, "What do you guys charge to repair a camera? Or what's the make, model, whatever?" I gave it to him. He said, "Well, we charge $150." I said, "Oh, okay." I go, "What happens if you can't fix it?" He goes, "We can't fix it." He goes, "Then we just send it back to you, you get your money back." Just what they told me. So I said, "Look, you know, why not? $150. I spent $500. What was I going to do with it? Make a paperweight out of it? Throw it out? Sell it for parts on eBay? You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy." So I set the camera in. I was outside of the camera for about a week and a half, maybe close to 2 weeks. Came back like brand new. Screen, everything's perfect. They cleaned it because they also test everything out, make sure everything's functional and everything works fine. So, needless to say, I didn't have to go out. You know, people say, "Well, would you have bought another $500 camera?" No, I wouldn't have probably bought another $500 camera. People might say maybe it's just better off that you just go out and just instead of spend $150 to get that camera repaired, you just keep what just go out and buy a camera for $150, buy it brand new. What am I going to do with the one I just spent over $500 for? So I had it fixed, and I'm using it today. To this very day, no problems with it. Takes nice pictures. I buy as a need. You know, I'm very conservative that way, and that's how I'm able to do it. But the people, when I'm trying to say what I tell people, don't quit your day job. If you got debt, and say, "I'm going to do this full time." I used to get a kick out of it when I see it on eBay radio. You get these guys coming on there, "I'm quitting my job, I'm doing eBay full time." Well, I hope you have a lot of money put away. Because let me tell you something, folks. Reading those things on eBay community chat board, other websites, blog post, Down Detector, People are hurting out there. People are hurting. And I know I did a video not long ago about people selling on eBay. Yes, there's pros and cons. And it's like anything else. While you're making money, everybody's happy and everything's great. But when the money runs out, and then you're going to start worrying, that's pretty scary. It's something you better think about, folks. And I'm not saying this to be funny or cute. I'm being upfront and honest. Do what you want. I mean, I could only, look, I share the information with you. I'm sharing my experiences with you. Okay? So you do what you want. The choice is yours. But the proof of the pudding, or what you want to call it, that is in those listings I was showing you, or those websites. And if you don't believe me, go to eBay community and look at the latest and keep hitting that refresh button. You're going to see a lot of things coming out. All right, you might say, wait a minute, I didn't hear people complaining about there's no sales with that. Just keep clicking that button every now and then, refresh, or just type in eBay no sales, and when you get the Google search, and you'll see, when you see eBay community in it, you type it. That's how I got those information on there, folks. So I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm just being upfront and honest. You know, they say honesty is the best policy, you know. And sometimes, in some cases, the truth always hurts. But isn't it better to know the facts before taking that plunge, so to speak? You know, you don't want to get involved in things and jump into things right away unless you do your research. I did my research on this here prior to jumping into it. You know, when I lost my job, and in the beginning it was okay. It wasn't nothing to write home about. Sure as heck I wouldn't make the money I was making when I was working. I'll tell you, be right up front and honest with you. And figure it out for yourself, folks. If you're not making money every day, or for eBay or any e-commerce site, what do you got going on? What's your alternate plan? I mean, you know, you ever said, well, my ultimate plan is to go back to work full time. I understand that. That's true. But suppose you're a person that you always want to pursue this dream. You wanted your independence. You wanted to do this for a living. You want to, you know, you feel good about yourself. You know, I don't follow the other people out there. Like on some of these YouTube channels, you get people, I came back from traveling. I went to Europe. I went here and there. I work when I want. I don't work when I want. I go here. And they're doing all this stuff here, and I'm buying this. I'm buying. Listen, that's all fine. You know, that's all fine and Jim Dandy. That's all good. I wish you all the best. Kudos to you. Best of luck. That's great. Me, if I was making tons of money like these people claim they're making, I'd be very, very, very conservative. I put money away for a rainy day, but you never know what's going to happen. And as the old saying is, you could have it today and tomorrow you could be, you know, things change. You know, people think right away they got it today. That's it. I'm set in life. We're all set in life. We're all set to be going to one place when that time comes, if you get my drift. So, you know, I mean, I know people are saying, no, I'm talking about retirement-wise, and, you know, I'll be set, you know, I'll have a nice income coming in, and so on and so forth. That's all fine and Jim Dandy. That really is. But then what people don't realize, there's a lot of things that happen in our lives, things that we don't really like to hear or talk about. I've been around enough situations in my life, in my own family, where I've seen things happen with individuals, and it's as sad as it may be. You know, there's a lot of things out there that take a toll on people, and the last thing you need is to be stressed. And like I said again, you know, there it is. Today's October 3rd. No cha-chings. All right. I don't have the greatest stuff out there, but there was a time when I would get. It was nice to hear cha-ching. It was like music to your ears. Now you don't hear anything like that. It's like eBay just imploded. It just blew up. You know, it's like that. It's like that video there. I was watching the Pirates of Silicon Valley with Noah Wiley. He plays Steve Jobs and the other guy. I'll play the clip for you. Check it out.
Their history. I mean, they're 1950s. They're Ice America. They're a bloated enemy in a crumbling castle. And we're storming it. I know.
That's what it's like, folks. That little clip says it all. It's true. I don't know. I don't know what the future is anymore. You know. And that's why, you know, with this title I put over here, you know, eBay's got to get their act together. Stay or jump ship, right? I don't know what to say. And, you know, and the people out there that do watch these videos, let me know what you think. Share, comment, like, subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification if you want to be updated on new videos I put out. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is October 3rd, 2018. I'm wishing all of you the best. I'm hoping that we all make sales. And I'm hoping for better times to come. Let's see what happens. Until next time. Bye-bye. Take care.